What's up, motherfuckers? My name's Enrique, and to the right of me is Joseph. We are Anti-Mob out of Walla Walla. You're listening to Tri-Cities.Mixtape, and this is our song, S.E.E.M.
Watch me, I'm on the prowl. I'm running through the crowd like a maniac now. Probably haven't had my cigarette yet, but I'm always living life on infinite stress. Do you think I care about a little cut? Seeing all red makes you wanna just. If we met each other, would you call it fate? Though most of everybody just couldn't relate. I wish I could have had a big sellout show, but now I'm sitting in a bar with all my woes. Anti-mob the devil, and it really shows. Do you really think I like this demon stepping on my toes? I try to fix it, but when I do, I ruin it. When you think you've got it, oh no, mom just lost it, yeah. Oh, I'm back from another one. Mob always ready with them uppercuts. Swinging jab and maybe lose a touch. Only really matters if you ever won. I'll take it back while you take a pill. I'm on the hunt, I'm ready to kill. My name is Mob, don't wear it out, or I'm a scream and I'm a shout, yeah. Lower gun, life is just an endless stream, a bit of me is suffering, or it can bleed, or satisfy the craving me. Nightmares what it seems, a catatonic state of being, any dopamine would help the urge to want to bleed. Now nothing's left inside of me. Now nothing's left inside of me. Now nothing's left inside of me.
What up? This is Joseph of Anti-Mob, about to listen to The Shifter.
I swear it's like a piece of glass has made it into my mouth. The cuts, the scars, the pain, the fear has entered me right now, sending me into a state in which I've come to know it doesn't matter now, cause I'm too far away from the phone. Can you take away the pain inside my Mr. Shifter? I really wanna see my own end. Oh, Mr. Shifter, let me be free with all my friends. Oh, Mr. Shifter, would you grant me the wish to be captain?
The Son of God consumes me with dread, with his crown of thorns. The crosses begin to turn, and the pentagram forms. I feel his spirit rise as I grow his horns. We shall light the fire as the shifter is born. Son of God consumes me with dread, with his crown of thorns. The crosses begin to turn, and the pentagram forms. I feel his spirit rise as I grow his horns. We shall light the fire as the shifter is born.
The shifter, the shifter is born. Oh, the shifter, the shifter, the shifter is born. Oh, the shifter, the shifter, the shifter is born. Oh, the shifter, the shifter, the shifter is born. I get the sudden pressure in the back of my skull. Oh, maybe it's the feeling of guilt. Oh, I don't even know. I bet the shifter isn't real. I just hope he is so. I want to shift out of myself so I'll feel at home. Can you rid me of my stricken ways? Oh, Mr. Shifter, can you take me out of my form?
consumes me with dread. With his crown of thorns, the crosses begin to turn, and the pentagram forms. I feel his spirit rise as I grow his horns. Who shall light the fire as the shifter is born? Son of God consumes me with dread. With his crown of thorns, the crosses begin to turn, and the pentagram forms. I feel his spirit rise as I grow his horns. Who shall light the fire as the shifter is born?
Welcome to the Tri-Cities.Mixtape. My name is Miguel Ortiz. I'm here with Vic Williamson.
What's up? What's up?
Today we have from Walla Walla, we have a band, Anti-Mob. Anti-Mob?
That's right. That's
So from my left to right, who do we got? Give me your name, your role in the band.
I'm Joseph. I'm the vocalist and guitar player.
I'm Enrique de la Cruz. I play bass and I spin on the fucking decks. I DJ.
So how long have y'all been doing it, and how did you come together?
Well, I've known him for like a long. I don't know. I've known him since I was like 12. He just like did like DJ.
We were
stuff around
friends
town.
for a while. This guy started making music, and then at some point he's like, "Fucking, you're my DJ," because I like did some DJing stuff as like a teenager and shit around town.
Yeah.
I almost quit because there was a big period of us not actually getting shows because we weren't really trying.
Yeah.
that
Right.
fucking
Well, no, but
hard.
how did you guys come together to form Anti-Mob?
So yeah, it was a solo project. Like I was trying to be like a rapper at one point.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah, and
14 years.
and then I figured out like, yeah, I don't rap very well, so
Yeah, right.
I was like, fuck, what does every rapper need? A DJ. So I hit up this guy, and we started doing that, and then
Yeah, you just kind of threw me
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
I don't know, he started coming up with like really neat ideas and started kind of pressing towards like the synth punk thing. So we
Fuck yeah.
came together as a duo.
So what were
Yeah.
your inspirations to start Anti-Mob?
I mean, at the time, I was really into like rappers like Little Ugly Mane and Horace the Astroneer, which is if nobody knows who Horace the Astroneer is, that's Ghost Mane's little brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird dystopian like music. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, I
So-
love it.
So, okay, the sound of Anti-Mob then, and how long has this been going on?
We're about to hit 5 years.
Yeah,
Five
about 4 or
years,
5
okay.
years. Yeah.
I guess, is the words you would have used to describe Anti-Mob genre-wise back then, do they still apply now? And what are they?
Well, we've kind of coined our own term for like a genre. I'd say we like have been calling us death pop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice. Love that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been, I mean, initially, yeah, it was rap. Is what it was,
And
then
yeah,
it's,
like I said, yeah.
it's evolved into we thought we were fucking industrial, but then
Right,
we
yeah.
played an industrial show that didn't seem to really click.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's somewhere between.
I don't wear leather very much, so you know, like.
None of us wear leather enough.
Oh yeah, no,
Enough.
Enough.
not enough.
not saying we don't wear it at all. We just don't wear it enough.
Gotta go
Yeah,
to
no,
Portland
of
for
course.
that.
Speak for yourself, Miguel.
I call it death pop because it has just kind of a pop feel to it, but at the same time, just an aggressive thing. I don't know. It's very chaotic.
It's
music.
got some punk, got some industrial, it's got some fucking metal. You know, it's just kind of a little
Yeah,
conglomeration.
I don't even know
We're
what to
trying
call
to
it these
fucking
days.
figure it out ourselves. Damn it.
So, all right, let's take it all the way back. You guys born and raised in Walla Walla or met in Walla Walla?
I was born in Vancouver, Washington, and then we got evicted from our house at the time, and we ended up going to live with my grandma in Walla Walla and just ended up staying because all of our family's over there. So I've been there for, how old am I? Okay, so 20 years.
I was born and raised. We moved around a little bit when I was younger. We lived in Mexico briefly. Went to fucking Greenville, South Carolina until I was 6. After I think we came back
wow.
over at the age of 4.
over
had
there
a
on
bunch
my
of
side.
family over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, I got,
Vic's from Atlanta over here.
okay, yeah, I got a little
Yeah.
taste of the South. I enjoyed it, but the cops are racist as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we got the fuck out of there. You know, my parents are interracial, so that wasn't exactly the best mix for that region.
yeah. So how did you guys individually get started into music? What was the first thing were you a rapper, writer first? Were you a musician first?
I mean, my parents have always been like, I don't know, maybe from just like a young age they could see it, that I was always really into like just doing stuff like that. So my parents were always really like supportive of that, and they bought me a guitar at like 5 years old. I never ended up learning how to play guitar at the time.
Right.
But a few years later, they bought me a bass. I started playing bass for a while. Like in school, I did like jazz band stuff like that. I did like orchestra. I did like a marimba group in like elementary school.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that.
Marimba?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I've done like I don't know. a lot
So
of
can you
stuff.
read music? Or
Actually,
at
not
one
really.
point you could have.
Yeah, probably at one point.
Enough to get to the class, right? And then you're like, I don't need that shit anymore.
Oh yeah, no. They threw me in jazz band because I was like, knew how to play bass somewhat.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh yeah, just come join the jazz band. And then I looked like the music, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I just kind of sat there and watched the bass player the whole time. Like, what are you doing? Okay, that's how I'm doing it. And then one time I had to like fill in for her because she was gone. And I was like, so yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't like improv jazz, was it?
No,
It was just sort of
luckily,
like
yeah.
reading shape notes or going.
If
or
it had probably
playing a
been-
set piece or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been improv, maybe I'd had a better
Yeah,
shot,
right.
but I don't know. It was like set music. I don't even remember.
It was
that
more
much.
like classically trained in a sense.
Yeah,
But
and
like,
Classics.
high school. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever the classics are.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't-
not that kind of bitch. I don't know my jazz.
Oh, me, I don't know jazz either. I don't even know why I did that at the time. But yeah, I mean, later down the road, I kind of stumbled upon the punk scene.
Yeah.
Started realizing like, oh, this is my place. Like,
Yeah.
I like these people. I was like 14.
The punk scene in Walla Walla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
at the time.
Who were some of the bands that were playing around there? Or just saying like
fuck.
punk music in general?
Bands at the time, I guess. would
fucking
have been,
Popsicle.
Popsicle, but one of them, Narrow-Minded. Was a big one.
Narrow-Minded.
Shout out to those guys. Are any of them still active?
They're doing other things.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
specific projects. I guess Popsicle has evolved into like Thrifter, and they
Yeah.
played at Raise just recently, actually.
Yeah.
They're still pretty active.
Yeah, bands like them. I can't remember other bands. It's been so long. And a lot of them
Fucking
died off.
Burger Machine.
Or
Or was that Walla Walla?
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
it was.
Walla Walla.
Yeah,
Burger
that was
Machine was
Walla
Walla
Walla.
Walla. It was just a like I don't know if you ever heard of Burger Machine. That's a
No,
that's
I
a killer
love
Was
fucking
that
band.
was Kanala in that?
I
don't know. I don't know.
I know
Calvin.
Calvin was in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Calvin of Mormon Mincers. Shout out, dude. Yeah, they're
Yeah, it's just, they made an
Okay.
entire album
He's still
just based
doing
around
stuff.
like cheeseburgers. And it's like super
Yeah.
punk and hardcore and shit, but it's like it's all about cheeseburgers, and it's like, fuck yeah. Like,
I love a nice, thematic album about something fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Just the idea of putting so much work and effort into something that is fucking ridiculous. Just
Yeah.
something
Oh, I
about
know.
it. I love that shit.
it's like
Yeah.
like why the Aquabats are so kind of cool.
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
So
just dressing up like
satisfying.
superheroes.
My kids used to watch Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh yeah,
That's why I
dude.
found
I
out
used to
fucking
hate-
Aquabats.
Oh yeah.
dude. When I found that out, I got like super like. I was just like, this is fucking awesome. Like, people can be punk and fucking support the fucking kids. Fuck yeah.
Right.
But all right, not to get too lost in that, let's jump
yeah.
to Enrique. How did you get started in music?
My dad had a fucking guitar that he got passed to him in the 80s.
Yeah.
Just like a Les Paul. I'd fidget with it here and there, but I never really picked it up.
Right.
At some point, and it's kind of fucking embarrassing, but I'll admit it. LMFAO was a big thing.
I remember that.
Like 2010s pop. I fucking just loved their music. It was
Yeah.
fun, like just out in the fucking out in the open,
Yeah.
That kind of inspired me into trying to produce. So I actually
Right.
started producing first. Well, technically, I started DJing, and
Yeah, you
then
did the DJ
I
stuff.
was more into like the EDM scene at the time.
Yeah.
Like that's the music that I fucking like really listened
Yeah.
to. But I got into just making beats on my fucking iPad.
Was your first piece of gear an iPad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do a lot with it. You know, I figured out how to they had like little shitty fucking DAWs on it.
What was your
Yep.
first big upgrade from there?
We jumped straight to a fucking MacBook.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, so-
Logical
Yeah,
fucking.
like
shit.
GarageBand and Logic. and that?
yeah. All
Yeah,
pirated.
I learned how to use a DAW on fucking GarageBand.
Yeah, all
yeah.
the first 3 Anti-Mob albums were made on my phone on GarageBand.
Fuck yeah, I love
I
that.
love that. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the new album we're working on is like the first time we're actually like I'm trying to like step up like the production of making it sound good. I don't know, because now we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
about
there's-
you? What was your first kind of prized piece of gear as you were coming up?
I would say probably honestly just recently I just got to buy my like Fender Telecaster.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to buy one of those, and then I got an orange Dark Terror. Yeah. I get to use it tonight for the first time in
the
mission. So
first
yeah,
time?
I'm like
Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
like stoked.
Yeah,
I love
the
it.
gear's
I,
starting
like,
to get a
just
little
got it.
bit
I'm like,
more
yes.
serious.
Yeah, I
I
started.
would
being
have
like,
brought. I just recently got like a fucking giant fucking 8x10 cabinet,
Yeah.
bass amp, but it's fucking overkill.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah,
we don't have a
yeah.
head to run it yet. I don't know. It was kind of an impulse.
Yeah, we're just like
purchase.
upgrading shit now. Just
to
to,
start
like,
playing.
well,
It's an investment.
Yeah.
What is the Sage setup like now versus in the beginning? Or is it just a grown-up version of what you guys?
It's
first started
basically, yeah. I mean, the DJ board has been a part of it for all of our
Okay.
live shows since the beginning. But now we're starting to add. I really wanted to get live instruments involved in it because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of the songs do have like guitar and bass written into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, fucking playing it through a DJ board is just not the same as like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
playing it. You know. So that's what we're gearing towards.
You want anything that you can't
Yeah.
produce with your hands coming out of
Yeah.
the backing
Yeah.
tracks or the extra shit.
Yeah,
or
and
the
there's
samples.
just nothing like fucking standing there with a fucking
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah.
Also.
yeah,
The truth has been in your reservation, building your railroads, emptying your garbage. The truth is in your ghettos, your jails, your young love, not in your courts or your Congress, where the old sit judgment on the young. What the hell do the old know?
You're listening to Tri-Cities.Mixtape podcast. This is our song New Order.
Look at the madness that goes on. Prove that happened today. You think it's real? You can try to prove that Columbus sailed on an ocean.
But it's not the same ocean. It's a
It's a different ocean. It's a different world. Every day, every reality is a new reality.
Every new reality is a new horizon. A brand new experience of living.
Gearing up with no wager. Scribbled all of my papers. Scratch all up with paper cuts. Not even bones will save us. No diamonds up in my tusks. No sweat up off my nuts. The pain inside will make you sweat until your mind goes numb. How fast is life when using bets you can't afford to pay? The doomsday clock is ticking down until we're left with blankness. When will God come save us? This life is looking bleak. We're all just numb across these vast and earthly looking sheets. Apocalyptic wastes are starting to appear. Atomic bombs are like candy to a presidential ear. I've always said I'll never see a day past 41. Cause in a year that will be the day everyone is gone. Judgment Day, the day of hell is coming very quick. Climate change is ramping up, the ice is looking thin. All we do is eat away at the inner core. That is why when you're up, you're covered in all these sores. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about each other. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about each other. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about each other. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about each other. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about each other. And it's all over.
The police used to watch over. Now they're watching people. The president doesn't represent the people. He should be on the other side of his children.
In the White House, sending them off to war.
if you hate everyone around, then you're gonna like our music because this next song's called "Fill the Crown," and you're listening to Tri-Cities podcast, by the way.
installment of the anti-mob genre. I live to kill the sin. I still don't smoke marijuana. You probably thought I did. Touch me, spit the donka. Ish, mush the totin now. I don't break life. I don't break life. I feel the ground now, lay down now. I'm face down and I'm ready to drown life. Get back to run because I'm on the horizon, waiting for the time to come when we all go down the bed. I still don't know where I roam. I just want to reach the end, never reach my home, and now it's become a trend now.
So disaster finds your shelter, wait for hell. King shall be the throne. In an hour, losing power, I shall fill the crown. When in doubt, feel the sound of the crowd. When I take a bow, everyone shall shout. Everyone just
I don't break life. I don't break life. I feel the ground now, lay down now. I'm face down and I'm ready to drown life.
Feel the crown. I feel the crown. I feel the crown. I feel the crown.
I feel the crowd now, lay down now.
Dirty old nasty thing. You gotta sneak to get to the truth. The truth is condemned. The truth is in the gas chamber. The truth has been in your stockyard, your slaughterhouse.
This is taking me back to one of the first big concerts I saw. It was like a radio station, like alt rock event, where it's like a bunch of bands like the Killers and Franz Ferdinand and the Shins and shit like that. So at one point, the bass player of the Shins like fashions his guitar, so it totally looks like it's his dick, and it's just like, and he has his hands out, and, it looks like he's just, and that was the first time it hit me. I'm like, oh, that's why we think guitars are cool. It's a phallic thing. We just think we're swinging our dicks around and like, meh.
yeah, very pelvic fucking
It was like in
motion.
2003 that I was just like, that's why we do that. But it was like, I didn't get it until this guy literally made his bass look like a cock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Totally looked. I was like, oh, that's why we fucking do it.
Yeah.
He's like the Flasher when he gets up there and he like, and I'm over there like, I'm always reaching to like, oh shit, I gotta turn this on.
Oh, dude, the first fucking Ray show we did the live instruments. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah, just a
God.
bunch of technical issues. First time like trying to like fucking do that. And plus you're playing to a backtrack.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
without
with, like,
in-ear
time
monitors,
everything
it's
right.
like, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have like a drummer or a full band. It's just us two. So we're, having to cut things out of this music and make sure we time it right.
Well, yeah, I guess does it leave less room for improvisation or creating a moment or being in the
That's
moment?
exactly what I was
Yeah.
about
Oh,
to
did I just
say.
steal your question, Vic? I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's like double dutch, bro. You just gotta like jump in when you can.
just jump in.
Yeah.
You quick with it.
You
I
see
was
an
gonna
opening?
ask, like, do you feel like that limits your opportunities to improv? But or do you feel like, I mean, right now what you're writing and what you're playing is meant to be railroaded?
I would say, yeah, it does limit the ability to improv because we have to follow the backtrack as much as we can.
There's things we could do to mitigate that. It's just by like extending like a fucking drum beat or something. Maybe we'll try that out in the future.
I don't know how many bands are like rehearse a bunch, but we're probably one of the most rehearsed bands when it comes to getting on stage.
Yeah, it's very.
Do you have
on
like
the
backing
train.
vocals on the track on the DJ, or is everything you're doing
on
on
some
stage
songs,
coming?
but that's just because I'm lazy and I haven't cut them out.
Oh, okay.
Most of them are live vocals now.
Yeah, most of them are live vocals now.
Yeah,
we
we
have
moved
like
away
certain
from-
pieces. Like there's this new song we've been playing that we haven't released yet that has. It's me doing the verse, but there's little like ad-libs. That's the word.
Yeah. So what do y'all remember of the first anti-mob show?
Fucking Punks in the Woods.
And then compare that to your most recent show.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, we've definitely made some
Yeah,
improvements.
but let's go back. Tell me about your very first show.
Punks in the Woods.
Yeah.
I don't remember what number that was, but yeah, that was
2022.
2022. Yeah. I was actually this fucking close from, like I said, he kind of just threw me in there and said I was a DJ, but we weren't really playing shows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna dip out. You know,
Oh,
like,
no.
no, I was that close. And then he fucking hits me up and he's like, oh, we got this fucking gig over in Clay Ellum for this fucking thing called Punks in the Woods. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And you know,
Yeah.
are you aware of?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that
yeah,
was,
we
a
went in pretty
fucking
blind.
good time. I will say that.
Yeah,
That,
we went in
that
pretty
opened
blind to it.
my
Like,
eyes.
it was like, I don't know, middle of the day, Saturday. Everybody's hungover from the night before. And everybody was pretty light up until us. And then we came in. And God, we were like worried about like, oh, they're gonna see the DJ board and they're gonna fucking be like,
Yeah,
what the
that was a
fuck is
big
this
stress
shit?
because, like, I mean, I don't know. We didn't know
I
how
mean,
the fucking
it's pretty
scene
punk
was.
to show up to a punk thing with the DJ board, right?
Yeah. I suppose when you put it that way, yeah.
Yeah, like we were just like
fucking scared.
we're all over the place,
What the fuck
kinda
are people gonna
drunk,
say? Like, yeah, and fucked up.
and
yeah.
we were late to our set, so we had to cut off our set.
We were
early
too
and
busy
just-
putting
yeah.
on our fucking makeup.
Is it one of those festivals where there's like fucking 8 a.m. sets or 10 a.m.
God.
sets or shit like
They
that?
do start pretty early. I think, like,
there've been some where like they go fucking like 24 hours for like a
Yeah.
whole 3-day weekend or whatever.
yeah.
So I remember like, oh, we're playing at 4 a.m. I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah,
No,
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 no.
no.
Fuck no.
For one, I'm not spending the night out here. I didn't bring a fucking tent.
I've played a 4 a.m. slot at an after party.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay,
dude.
that's different. If
Oh,
if it's a continuation from the night before, that's not
fair.
the same.
Yeah, a couple of my bandmates played like triples that evening. They were in two bands
Oh, yeah.
at
Oh fuck.
Punk
no.
Festival.
Oh no.
Yeah, my dream is always to have like five enough people who could fit in a small van, but you could have like 3 or 4 bands out of the people in
Oh,
that
yeah.
van.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
can just tour off that.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few different bands
Play
like
musical
that.
chairs throughout the sets. And
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean for me, like, oh God, like if I were to play more sets than just ours, I would be so fucking done.
but sometimes you want to just like
Doubles.
stand there and be the bass player and just play 2 strings on
Yeah,
that,
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, I haven't gotten that ability.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking shit. Just-
Oh, yeah.
It'd be
But
like
so,
that
like-
sometimes.
Punks in the Woods. How'd it turn out?
I mean, on our end, I don't. Well, the first year, no.
The first year, I mean, after all that, like our mistakes and like showing up late to our fucking set and everything, we had some of these like fucking OG punks walk up and be like, dude, like that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick. And just seeing these dudes like decorated in their fucking
Yeah.
like regalia, dude, like that fucking just told us we were doing something right, you know.
Yeah, I was
At least
like,
on the music end of
It's
things.
like maybe we are a punk band.
Yeah, is that
yeah.
anything you guys noticed during the set? Were people reacting or
It was-
or,
I mean, like,
were
there's
you
a
guys
little
like in the
pit,
zone
but-
and not even looking up? Just
No, there
like,
was
just
people.
fucking
There
do
were
it.
there were
there was a
people
little
watching,
pit,
yeah.
you know. I mean,
Yeah.
like we said, it was early in the day. There's not too many people up at that point, but there was a crowd reaction. There was people out there moshing.
What is your guys' favorite reaction you've had to somebody in the crowd to your songs or to one of your sets?
singing the fucking lyrics?
Oh yeah, that happened.
dude.
Oh,
We got
okay.
that taste
Yeah.
when we were playing the Grove on the 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Okay.
a few different kids fucking shouting our shit back, and I was like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit, this is
Yeah.
cool."
How do you know that?
Yeah,
God,
no,
we're
that's a
huge
fucking
now.
Cool feeling. Cool.
I gotta
fucking
start
feeling.
autographing titties immediately.
And we're bigger than Jesus now.
Yeah, no, that's probably our favorite reaction of this.
Yeah,
set.
that's been, I don't know, the coolest thing to me. Just
I
'cause-
mean, even just people fucking dancing. If you
Yeah.
look out there and people are having a good fucking time,
Yeah.
that's what like means the fucking world to us.
Yeah.
So
like just getting into it.
yeah.
And so yeah, then So I guess your most recent show was the Grove. So you guys did take us there. You guys are awesome. It's like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did a basement show just recently, but
Yeah, first
I don't know, that
house
was,
show.
That was
actually.
kind of that was, I don't know. We didn't really plan a set list or do anything. We just
Yeah,
kinda,
it
like,
was improv.
showed up and did it.
You said that was your first house show?
Yeah, that was our first house
yeah.
show.
How do you like the dynamics of a house show versus playing in a venue?
Oh, they're like two separate things.
It's
to me.
definitely two different
Yeah.
beasts. At a house show, there's less fucking like structure, less rules,
Yeah.
which is a good and a bad thing. After playing like venues mostly, having that like structure and just like that rigid fucking like a slot, for example, for your schedule, that's like way easier to work around.
Yeah, I mean,
and
like-
plus you have help, you have stage hands in some cases,
yeah.
you know, like that's nice.
Yeah, most DIY scenes,
Yeah.
people are very helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you guys don't have a whole lot of gear, but Vic's a drummer over here, and I think it's been a recurring
Oh.
thing to have the
Yeah.
drummer, you know, like he's got like 18 bags and
Yeah.
then a chair and, you know,
Yeah.
all that shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And I've been in
All
so
that
many bands
stuff.
where like nobody helps the drummer carry shit in or set up. I get the drummers who are like, hey man, you don't have to help me set up because you can, you know, whatever. But like, I always offer to carry some shit or anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of
Also, I've been in a
course.
lot of bands with women. and so not to generalize or whatever, but I'll usually. I mean, we had a bandmate who had a fucking cello, and I'm like, girl, I'll carry that. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
And I played acoustic guitar, so I just had like my guitar over my fucking shoulder, and then I could just drag her
You
cello.
just wanted
and
to
shit.
look like a badass double.
Well, that too. No, yeah. Like, what? Oh, what?
I resonate with that, like having the different levels of structure and help. But then I guess what I felt like they try to compensate for with house shows was a level of intimacy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely. You're face to face with people. You're not up on a fucking stage, and you're not hiding behind a bunch of lights.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely a more intimate experience.
Yeah.
I did like being able to go out there and like physically like fucking get involved with the audience.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
you
I
know?
always love a DJ who gets in there. They're not like
Yeah.
just a stage prop or somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mad interaction.
Yeah.
Actually, that brings up an interesting idea. How involved in the creative process in making the songs of Anti-Mob, or are you just there to press some buttons? And I'm not trying to push it or whatever.
that joke all the
But
time.
there is that thing. It made me think because I was talking to a DJ recently, and he's like, somebody tried to recruit me for a band, but they pretty much just want to use me as a prop.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
all the
fuck.
fucking bands had DJs at the time. I think that's like probably the Papa Roach era.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fortunately, I do know some production.
Yeah.
The new album we're working on is going to be more of a conglomeration of our skills put together.
So what is the
I'm-
writing process for Anti-Mob?
Well, I mean, previously it was just like, I don't know, when I kind of felt it, I'd just start writing. So it's been a change recently. Tonight is our last show for like a bit, so we can go focus on that. I don't know, we're still trying to figure it out. He wrote a beat. Like in my basement.
Well, the stuff we've been working on specifically together as of now. I like playing with chords, like synths.
Oh yeah.
He's better at like rhythm and like drums. So kind of I'll make something and then I kind of just show him and see if he has any fucking ideas to add on to it.
We're definitely not the Beatles because they suck. This next song is called The Succubus, bitch.
And you're listening to the Tri-Cities.Mixtape podcast.
I watch your shadow catch up to reach mine. Then we grab one another to combine. Covered the window to block the light. Make sure no one's near and we're out of sight. Then she dug her claws straight into me. She kinda likes the way I start to bleed. Then she tied me up and gagged me out. Her gaze pierced my eyes and she whipped me around. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize. She started crawling on all fours. She's got me pinned onto the floor. Is it crazy that I want more? She asked if I'm her little whore.
I don't think I'll come back for a while. She's got me locked into a room, manipulating my sensations. What the fuck do I even do? She's not from this world with her pure like eyes, though something's missing. I've developed something inside my mind and I really miss it. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize. The succubus, she's hungry all the time. She's a pretty little thing as she dances through my mind. The succubus, she's laughing all the time because she gets what she gets as she races for the prize.
As somebody who's created music for a long time, a lot of times by myself and in bands, I will sometimes write something or create something that's not in the context of the project that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was like in an all-pop band with a fucking acoustic guitar and cello, you know, instead of electric guitars.
Yeah.
But we still played like, you know, alt rock.
Yeah.
You know, shit like I fucking derailed myself. What was I saying? Okay, yeah. So, you ever write a song and you're like, this song or this idea, these lyrics, they don't fit anti-mob, but I'm going to keep it in my back pocket for whenever I become a singer-songwriter.
For my solo project.
Yeah. or if you're like, hey, these are more rappity rap songs, these are more straight up this. Or hey, I made this beat, but it doesn't fit anti-mob. Like maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll just straight up rap over it, or, you know, and now as you guys are both creatives, I know sometimes you create something that's dope, but it doesn't fit what you're doing.
Definitely.
And I'm one who never lets a good idea go to waste. I have fucking songs that are 12, 15 years old, and I'll still, you know, bring those chord progressions up to see if, you know, whoever I'm working with now fucks with them.
Yeah.
And great songs still happen from shit like that. So I would say, do you guys, is that something that happens with y'all?
We definitely have a back catalog. I know both of us.
Oh, yeah.
do.
I mean, in my phone, I think there's like
there has been
over
some
500
things that we
files.
probably should revisit that I definitely didn't think fit, like, because the anti-mob sound definitely has like a sound to it.
Right.
There's definitely been some stuff that we should maybe revisit in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
I like psychedelic rock a lot.
Or just like,
You know,
make a
that,
beat
you
tape,
know.
make an instrumental,
some
psychedelic thing.
Yeah.
right now we're structuring what we're doing now. So it's I'm going less and less away from like trying to write rap lyrics and more so like I don't even know what you call it now. But with like making stuff that doesn't fit, I mean that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like
I went for a fucking country duet, and I'm like, I fucking hate country music, and I don't know how to sing, and I don't know a girl who knows how to sing, but I just wrote all the parts, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Maybe one day I'll sell it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Sometimes you got to write a country song.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get it out,
man.
You just gotta get it out. That's what happened when I sat down and played guitar that day. So and like I said, I didn't want to let the idea go to waste.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably have an album worth of shit that hasn't been put on the albums.
Right.
Like I have like 500 files of just like beats that got scrapped. Just because I'd sit there all the time, like on my phone, just doing them. And it's like, you know, and I'll be like, oh, this is awesome, this is awesome, this is awesome. And like, it just is like, well, this is not gonna work.
Yeah. Or you hear it too many times and it's not awesome anymore.
Yeah.
You have to hear it 5 years
Yeah.
later and be like, damn, that is awesome.
100%.
Yeah, no, I've been like going back and like revisiting some of the stuff, just like, would this work? Could I revamp this?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's probably not going to be the case for this new album. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going all out for this one.
Will there be like a noticeable growth and evolution on the next project, or anything that you guys would like to single out or share that, hey, this is gonna be our wildest shit ever.
Yeah.
This is gonna fucking, these are gonna be our sexiest songs, and if you listen to it, you'll get fucking pregnant.
I mean, that's the goal at the end of the day.
Succubus might be
Our
good, too.
big thing we want to work on is just sonically how we sound.
Right.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, we're both kind of in agreement that we're going to step that up. That's a big pain point for us at the moment. I don't know if that involves talking to producers, people that are just better at like maybe mastering. We just want to have a much more polished sound on our next fucking record.
Yeah, and in terms of like, I guess, yeah, like
In terms of
writing
content, yeah, I mean,
like, yeah, because both of us are in it now, so it like gives a different dynamic. We have this new song we've been playing that we haven't released yet, and
I think that
He made the
idea,
beat.
yeah. I mean, the idea, the theme around it, I think is still forming. This guy fucking cooks shit up, and then it just kind of like comes up later.
yeah, he was about to scrap this beat for this song. We were just sitting in my basement, I was sitting on my gaming PC, and he was just like making this beat. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna probably throw this away." I'm like, "You send that to me,
Fucking hated
motherfucker."
that fucking
I'm like, "Send that to me."
Fucking hated it.
No,
And then I just sat there like-
I've learned that too. To like, if you think you hate it, wait, give it a day, wait till tomorrow, or forget about it. Even better.
Yeah, that's like the beauty of like,
Well,
if we,
in collaboration, you show it to somebody else,
Right,
And then
let
they
somebody
might
else
fucking
hear it.
they might see something else completely.
yeah.
So this will be your guys' fourth album as
Yeah.
Anti-Mob.
Yeah, this will be the fourth.
Have you guys had any other side projects or been in any other bands before this or during?
I was kind of fucking around the last like year and a half. I mean, I jam with a lot of people back home. There was a little thing we were throwing around called like Absolute, which was basically just me and a few of our friends getting really fucked up and playing
Off of
guitar.
vodka?
Yeah, that's how the fucking name came.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it was stupid. There was a
You
couple
guys
nice
could've got a
ideas in
sponsorship
there.
deal one day.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we were thinking,
Or a
but
massive
And then
fucking
all died
lawsuit.
before you were 30.
it didn't pan out that way. Now I don't think anybody in that group even speaks to one another. I don't know. Nothing like solid. Nothing super solid.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
This has
didn't
been
have
the
anything
one
before this.
project that's like fucking like sticking. You know, we put time into effort into it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anything before this. I've been kind of writing a side project, but it's not serious. I don't know. It's more of like a
Now,
grungy.
Enrique, does that feel like your lover's cheating on you in a way? Like, bitch, how dare you have
little
a side
fucking
project?
bit, dude. A little
Who
fucking
is
bit.
this bitch?
It's that little
Side-
shit, the side eye. I have to keep an eye on his ass.
He'll show me shit he works on, then he'll be like, "Yeah, this is like something I'm just holding on to." I'm like, for what, motherfucker?
I do that, so I can't talk shit.
He banks more stuff than I do. Yeah, I didn't have a band before this. I've been trying to start stuff kind of over time, but yeah, that's kind of where Anti-Mob like accumulated from, was just not ever getting something going. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, this has been the one project we dump our fucking time into. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the one thing that we definitely have like our fucking confidence in.
So, what informs the lyrics of Anti-Mob, and has that grown or changed over the years?
I'd say the term of like doing better at writing them is good, but a lot of I don't know, everything kind of changes per album.
Right.
Like the first album was just like kind of chaotic and scrambled. Basically, time where I was in, I don't know, very weird time.
Yeah. That is a great thing about songs. They can be snapshots of, you know,
Oh, yeah.
who we were and how we felt at that time, or trigger memories. You know, I mean, sometimes you can just, hey, you're just playing a song, but every once in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember, I wrote that about fucking,
Yeah.
you know, that one girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like each album has their own like sound. The next one, They Can't Stop Me Now, I was trying to specifically write about like horrible shit that happened to me in the past.
Okay.
So it's like a really deep album.
Was that therapeutic?
Yeah, I felt good to kind of get it off my shoulders. Like, I don't know, just felt like I needed to get some of that out there.
No, yeah, I talked to somebody, and yeah, they, after trauma and tragedy, they wrote some of their best shit, and then when other people like told them they related to it and they felt it, you know, I was like, yeah, man, that's like the connection of music that, like, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have to carry that pain anymore. You know that there's other people who also carry it or also have it,
Yeah.
you know, and yeah, the same way, like, I'm listening to a song and homeboy says some shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've been through that, man. I fucking, you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's just kind of an album about trauma, and it just has this dark sound to it. Then yeah, there's another like more recent album was going away from myself more, trying to talk about like my views on the world.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of where this new album's going, but I don't know yet. It's still very early.
I asked y'all earlier to write down some, for lack of a better term, guilty pleasure songs.
Oh shit! You want me to go?
You gotta-
no, you go. You go
care to
first.
share some?
You go first. I'll lead her up.
I mean,
And this is Joseph, lead singer, and
Joseph, lead singer, kind of likes Britney Spears a little bit.
Okay,
a little
fuck
bit,
yes.
a little bit of Billie Eilish. I mean, it just depends.
what song specifically?
I wrote down Toxic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You can't go wrong with
Because
that.
you feel like a bad bitch when you listen to that song. Yeah, I mean, some like country stuff. I like. I don't know. Like the other night we were in this like country bar and the guy covered like Low Places. Is that what the song's called by Garth Brooks?
Oh,
Just I got friends in low places. I don't know. And I was like, this guy's fucking doing a terrible cover of this. I was like, I'd do it way fucking
His
better. He doesn't
Don
have the
Williams
low.
cover was pretty good. I gotta say.
I always wanted to cover Redneck Woman by Gretchen Wilson.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
I don't know if I'm
I'm a
familiar.
redneck woman.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't
Oh,
no
yeah, yeah,
high class broad. Fucking goes.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
And some country. Like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
When I'm fucking a few fucking drinks in, it starts to hit.
Oh, yeah.
I can't listen to country music sober, if I'll be honest.
What are your songs, Enrique?
My my guilty pleasure song, I only wrote down one, but that would be Wildest Dreams from Taylor Swift.
Oh, I don't know if I know that
Swiftie.
one.
Wildest dreams,
You don't know that one?
You've
I don't know
heard
that one,
it.
no.
You've heard it at some point. It was a big radio hit.
Yeah,
I used to. I love that
If it's
fucking
not
song.
playing it, you know.
It just I don't know the presence she has in it, and I always, when I found it, I just always like to imagine that Taylor Swift was singing to me. So-
Right? Yeah. Oh, wait, I just looked it up. She was.
Oh fuck! I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
I just
no.
looked it up.
We're going to get this guy some tickets to the Eras tour, dude.
Nobody can see me.
Shit.
Vic, do you want to share any guilty pleasures or any? I mean, I don't know. I don't know who would be surprised because I don't know. You seem to have a pretty eclectic.
I don't lie when I tell people I'm a very eclectic musician. Everything, like really everything under the sun. I guess.
But was
going
there a
off
song
of
that could surprise your wife or some of your best friends?
I really don't think anything would surprise my wife at
I
this point.
still surprise my wife every once in a while.
And maybe I'll surprise people with one of my go-to karaoke songs is "Before He Cheats" by karaoke.
Oh, that's a great fucking song, dude.
Going off
Great
of the
song.
country kind of mainstreams vibe.
Dude,
Yeah.
every time I hear that song, it reminds me of being like a little kid in the car with my mom. She'd like listen to like not that that song translates to them, but fucking when I was a kid, I don't know. She just like constantly played like country music in the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, that or AC/DC because she'd blare it like 7 a.m. before I go to school. And I was like,
That'll get you ready for school. You're like, yeah.
for me, it was like I was half awake and I already hate when like shit's too loud. And she's over there on top of it being loud, she's just like, blah, blah. I'm like,
Channeling.
yeah. I'm a fucking angry motherfucker when I wake up.
Oh, yeah. Not a morning
yeah,
person.
he is.
Oh yeah.
No, he's
or when I'm
not.
tired of shit. These fuckers get on mushrooms and they're fucking walking around me at Punks the Woods
And then,
going, follow the
and
leader.
then bad things happen in the Spud Nut parking lot.
Oh,
Fucking, yeah, rule number 1, don't fuck with me when I'm sleeping.
Why you were sleeping in the Spud Nuts parking lot?
I fell asleep because it was like 7 a.m. We
We just did Battle Vest Fest here
Oh,
at
I know.
Ray's.
We just
Yeah,
went
yeah.
partying and got
Shout
super
out.
drunk and I passed out in the car.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
daylight out. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Tell us about your experience at Battle Vest Fest.
I fucking had fun.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I expected a little bit more people, but I mean, I think it was one of those things where people are coming throughout the day.
Right.
You know,
and between the two festivals, it was,
Yeah, it seemed
Yeah.
pretty consistent. I had one of the days I had to work security for the other festival, but on all my breaks I'd go check out to see if I knew any people. I ran into quite a few people I knew
yeah.
over there,
Yeah.
and yeah, it looked pretty dope.
It felt kind of like the antithesis to the
Right,
other
yeah.
festival, which I think
Yeah.
was kind of.
Were you guys
whole
one of the
point.
bands that were part of the
No.
first festival and then jumped
No.
on to?
No, we tried.
We thought about we were gonna
We
try
tried.
to do that.
And then he just like never hit me back. I was like, hey man, I submitted. And he's like, okay. And then, yeah, Battle Vest actually hit us up and was like, hey, you guys want to do this? I was like,
Yeah, well,
okay.
fuck yeah,
That's
dude, we're
sick
there.
for
We're
Yeah,
there.
like that was, I think, maybe the first time we got hit up to actually do something without us
Yeah.
asking. It was like, oh,
And we saw a lot of heads from Punks in the Woods there too, so it was
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, a little reunion is what it felt like. A lot of fun.
What's the biggest venue in Walla Walla?
If you want to get technical, there's a place called the Motor Co., but they don't really do a lot of shows. They recently had
They had
Chris
Novoselic band
Novoselic,
from over there, like right after.
Bonafide band.
Yeah. They played it at Ray's. Also.
They came and played right after.
They also had Built
here.
to Spill. I mean, if you want to get technical, that's the spot. But we actually do. We rent out a spot in town that we've coined the Grove.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah, we're kind of doing like the idea is kind of they're DIY shows at the end of the day,
Right.
With a structure. So
But
talked about
what's
earlier.
the capacity there?
Shit.
I mean,
Technically, it's
technically,
70.
like 75.
Okay, like,
we opened
if Snoop Dogg came to town, into Walla Walla,
who's
where would he have to
asking?
play?
there's
fuck.
nowhere for him to like.
Okay.
No.
He's too big.
Yeah.
Like Walla Walla's like super small.
Okay,
we have the
well
wine
here
country.
there's the Toyota Center is the arena where like Lil
Yeah.
Wayne and shit comes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
nothing like
let's say
that.
there's a show at Toyota Center, and you guys are opening, and this can be a fantasy show. Any band from any point in time, if you want the fucking
shit.
Beatles and Joy Division. So you guys can figure it out amongst yourself. But you guys are opening. Who's middling and who's closing at your guys' dream fucking stadium gig?
Oh shit.
Who would you say? Because
I mean, you guys can get one each, and you just decide who middles and who ends it.
Fuck, a dream scenario? Well, fuck.
I mean, I've always wanted to open for Suicide Boys. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. We're a very different flavor, but I'd
Yeah.
still love to do it.
Would they middle or would they be closing out the show?
I
Are
think
they
probably
headlining?
closing. I think closing. So you
In
have
the
an idea.
middle. Who's in the middle, Enrique?
Shit. Johnny Goth.
Johnny Goth would be cool.
Yeah, Johnny Goth.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, check him
so
out. It's a little. It's. I mean, I guess Death Pop is kind of would apply to him too.
And actually,
a little
no,
less,
yeah,
a
now I
little
think about it,
softer.
I'm changing my answer. I'd love to open for like Molchat Doma. Like
Oh,
the closer.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be fucking
Okay,
cool.
so all right, we got the big fake gig, Toyota Center Arena, whatever the fuck it's called. Anti-Mob opening up, and the middle act is
Johnny Goth.
Johnny Goth, and then closing out the show,
We got Molchat Doma.
Molchat Doma. All right.
I think that'd be the closest to anything that would work.
Yeah.
Or swap it with Sex Style.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
But you know, we could.
Yeah. I like that you guys are putting in the consideration if like, oh, do our styles blend and not just
Yeah.
like I want to, you know,
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
I want to perform with Shakira, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to
No.
open for Slipknot.
You gotta be a little.
Yeah.
Would it work? Who knows? I'm down for anything.
They used to have a DJ.
I'm here for mixed bills.
I think they
man.
still.
Yeah. I love mixed bill shows.
Love mixed bills.
We should do. I mean, we are the Tri-Cities.Mixtape. Eventually, we should do a show where we have
A mixtape
fucking
show?
a country singer, anti-mob,
Fuck yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
a
let's
boy
do a
band.
mixtape
Oh
show.
yeah. I mean,
We're
that's
there.
all Walla Walla shows really are.
Oh,
Like,
really? I mean,
like, 'cause there's so
things
little
are so
of things going on.
genreless now. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so little of
genre
like,
fluid
stuff.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Genre fluid. Fucking the first time I heard that term was through Ghostman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he like said it in like some
Genre
like
fluid.
article, and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That actually kind of describes us. I feel like.
Yeah. A lot of acts right now, especially.
Yeah, I mean, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, you can hear a rap song from us, and then a punk ass song from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's trap drums and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hit him with the 808. Fucking
I'm
double
not mad
kick.
at that though. I mean, it's overused, but when it's done well, it feels
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Any genre.
there's
Yeah.
nothing like hearing an 808 going as fast as a double kick, because then it's just like, like
Yeah.
it just rumbles through your soul. It's amazing.
Hell yeah. So what's next for Anti-Mob? You guys are working on an album. Oh, also, I always like to ask, is your guys' process like, you know, write 40 songs and whittle down the best 15 for the album? Or hey, once you have 15 songs, that's the album?
We'll probably just start trying to write that many, and then we'll be like, we don't like. That's how I always do it before. Was like, I'll just write this, and then it's like, okay, I don't like that, and then just keep swapping them out until I finally find something that works.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the
Inevitably,
both
there's
of us.
something that shows up that you're like.
Yeah, I told him I was like, just be prepared, because shit's probably gonna start not popping up. Mine's change all the time.
Right.
I guess for what's next, I mean, this is our last show of the year tonight, before we go into hiatus and start writing. And then when we come back. We plan on
Yeah,
changing it up, having
unless
new
something
masks,
really
new-
fucking cool shows up. You
you know,
never
just a new look, new songs.
yeah, that too. Yeah.
Trying to get on some bigger things.
You guys are awesome. I want to thank you for coming through. Do you guys have
Thank you.
words of wisdom or something you would say to little baby anti-mob or any other little fucking nerds in Walla Walla who are thinking about starting a band with their friend? You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
do it. Like,
Please fucking do it. Please.
just, you know, I feel like people overthink a lot. Like just do it. Just go out there and do it. I mean, the whole reason we tried to start the Grove was to try to, you know, inspire the younger minds to do something.
Yeah,
instead
all
of-
ages venues are dope, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, we need
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
definitely.
we're trying to keep it really strict on that because, you know, it's good to have them, like, I don't know, have inspiration, have something to look to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, our town's full of just like drugs, and I feel like that's all there is for people to do is drugs, and
Or drink fucking wine.
or
which-
go to church.
That gets fucking old.
You can go to church, or you can fucking.
I mean, if you do all three at the same time, I think it could be a good vibe.
Yeah, that could be
Depending
fun.
on the church, if they got good music there.
That could be fun.
You know, I don't know if it's obvious, but I was raised Catholic or whatever, and I had to go to. I went to English and Spanish sermons, and like I preferred the Spanish ones, even though I couldn't understand Spanish. But they used more minor chords and shit, so the music sounded better. It sounded so badass and not as corny as all the happy major chords they're playing at the English
yeah.
service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember, like, I don't care. I don't need to know what he's saying. The music's better at the Spanish one, so I want to go to the Spanish.
Oh yeah, dude. A little side note. A long time ago, I had a pretty intense acid trip, and we got the fucking idea to like listen to Christian music on it because I'm always listening to like some fucking rock, something a little gnarly, you know, so that corrupts the soul a little bit.
Just all right.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. The whatever like goes into the writing process of that, it genuinely does like uplift you. A little
You're like,
bit.
maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's.
Also, don't do drugs, kids.
yeah, don't. Don't do drugs. Yeah.
Drink
Oh yeah.
water.
Another words of wisdom. If you're gonna go on stage and do your thing, do it sober. I do it.
Yeah,
Do it sober.
That is the best.
Drinking
advice
will
right
make
there.
you fucking lazy.
Yeah.
It dries you out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it dries
yeah.
you out, makes you feel lazy. Like I get real tired real quick.
And you're not going to be thinking about the stupid shit you did on stage the next day and feeling bad
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, you
That's a
don't
big
fuck
plus.
up lyrics. Like last Battle Vest, I fucking like had a dissociation moment and like just sat there and like the verse came up and I was like, I don't remember this song anymore. I was like, oh shit. And I just turned and I was like, hey, can you restart that? Like I
Yeah,
forgot.
play sober.
Yeah, play sober. That's the best way.
All right. Yeah, I do want to thank you guys for coming through. This was fun. Thank you for sharing your stories.
Thank
and your
you.
songs. Vic.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming out. That was really great. Really great talk.
Okay, also,
Yeah, we
on,
appreciate
all right, hold on. Well, yeah, thank y'all for listening to the Tri-Cities.Mixtape. Good night, blah, blah, blah. Of the list of songs, of your guilty pleasure songs, if we have time, which of them would you guys be willing to cover for the gram?
To cover for the
With
gram.
instruments, Vic can get on the drum machine. You guys can, whatever we have. We have a bunch of shit. We have guitar, bass, synth, keys, drum machine. And what any of those songs we could fucking recreate right now between the four of us. My son plays bass too, but I know you guys are one of you guys are bass player, right? So it's Vic. Vic can play bass or drum machine or whatever.
Which one do you want to cover?
But I'm
Out of
gonna
our
end the
list.
interview,
Yeah.
but
What do you wanna
let's figure
cover?
that out.
I fucking hate Robert Plant. So this song is kind of dedicated to him. Hella's gonna come down. You're listening to the Tri-Cities Mixtape podcast.